you're on that on-ramp at that light and you wonder about the person next to you, whether or not you can take them.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world's toughest truck drag race. And over the course of this video, we're going to see which of these half-ton trucks is the fastest truck in the land. But before we meet our drivers, let's meet our contestants. So, starting over here, I'm super excited to introduce the brand new Ford 5-liter Coyote. That's right, we've never tested a Coyote, and here it is. But to make it more interesting, we've also brought this. This is, of course, the big boy Ford. It's a 3.5-liter EcoBoost. Come with me, because right here, we've got the brand new Ram Pentastar with the e-torque. It's a V6, so we've also brought its big brother, the HEMI, also with e-torque. Of course, this wouldn't be a drag race if we didn't have the brand new, well, 2018 long-term Nissan Titan. Under the hood, a 5.6-liter V8. And finally, representing General Motors, we have the most powerful truck here. It's the GMC Sierra with a 6.2-liter. So let's meet our drivers. Gentlemen, welcome to the world's toughest truck drag race.
Question.
Yes.
Why is it the world's toughest truck drag race?
Well, because if these trucks are fast at a mile above sea level, imagine how tough and fast they'll be at sea level.
One more question.
Yes.
Where is the Toyota Tundra?
Great question, Andre. We asked Toyota to bring on the Tundra, but they said all their media fleet trucks are at SEMA this week, so unfortunately it's not here.
Bummer.
All right, ladies and Russians, let's start our engines.
What? Is it calling a lady? What a punk ass.
All right, gentlemen, how do we do this race?
All at once. We take all of them and we just go.
Yeah, dude, there's only 3 of us and the track is super narrow.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta do bracket racing. That's the only way to do it.
All right, let's do it this way. Let's take the 2 Fords and race them first to see which represents the Fords.
Okay, and then the 2 Rams, right?
And then the GMC takes on the Nissan. And then the winners of each, race together.
That sounds good.
All right, so who gets to drive what truck?
EcoBoost.
All right, EcoBoost versus Coyote. Let's go, boys.
Coyote is gonna do great.
Couple quick housekeeping things before we get this drag race started. We're here at imimotorsports.com, and if you want to come here and use this track, you can. Just use TFL to get a 10% discount code. Now, the other important thing, of course, drag racing is based on, in trucks, rear axle ratio. That Coyote has a 315. The 3.5 EcoBoost has a 331. Now, we can't control the axle ratios. Whatever the manufacturer gives us is what we have. And these trucks are here as part of our Gold Hitch Awards, and we're doing this drag race because, well, we can. So I think we're ready to race. Boys, are you ready?
Oh yeah, this is the classic V8 versus turbo V6 battle. But I feel pretty good, even though we're at a mile above sea level. I feel good, because this is an XLT, it's a little bit lighter weight. V8 is really strong, 395 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. And this one has a 10-speed automatic. This is the first time we're testing this combination at altitude.
375 horsepower, but more importantly, 470 pound-feet of torque. So while the 375 horsepower is awesome, 470 pound-feet of torque is the maximum torque out of all these trucks. And this thing has a lot of aluminum on it, so it's not that heavy. I'm pretty happy about that. Twin turbocharged V6. Yeah.
Ooh, I had a spin. No way!
Later, dude!
Oh, the darn EcoBoost.
You know, he actually got a really good start.
So obviously the EcoBoost has a lot more power and has a pretty big advantage up here at a mile above sea level because it's forced induction, not one but two turbos, but it doesn't help when you can't put the power down. Nathan just spun those rear wheels, but I think it looked like at the end he still caught Andre.
You were faster than I thought.
Yeah, the Coyote flies, but I couldn't take the EcoBoost.
Yeah, you know, I had it in two-wheel. If I had it on 4 auto, I think I would have been a little bit quicker off the line because I lost some traction.
I don't have 4 auto. This is a 2-wheel drive.
I know. Oh, it's always a good day when I win a drag race. It's a great way to start the morning. I highly recommend it.
Once again, we've got different axle ratios. 355 for the Pentastar, 392 for the HEMI. One of the rules about this drag race is that all drag races are in two-wheel drive, so a lot of it really has to do with the driver. They have to control the throttle, especially on the more powerful trucks. And this time, looks like Andre's got the bigger truck, so we shall see what happens.
Okay guys, we're running every truck in two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, of course, and I'm in the HEMI with e-torque. And the way that the e-torque mild hybrid system works, it helps you get off the line. So it's not going to help me when the engine, the HEMI, revs up into its power band. And this engine is rated at 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. It's an 8-speed automatic, and I've got a 392 rear end.
This is a lighter truck. It has a lighter duty 8-speed automatic. This vehicle puts out 305 horsepower. That's not bad for a V6. That's more than most V8s from 20 years ago. And 269 pound-feet of torque. That's not great. Not for something like this.
The HEMI takes off. Well, the V6 also has e-torque.
Yeah, I didn't keep up with them at all.
Oh my goodness.
There he goes.
And folks, that's what 2 seconds 0 to 60 advantage looks like.
Capital H, capital E, capital M, capital I. That's right. It's HEMI easily taking this race.
My e-torque wasn't working. That was the problem.
My torque was torquing.
Yeah. I have no excuse.
No, dude, it was pretty obvious. We just wanted to show what the difference is.
Now I feel bad. I felt better earlier. Now I feel bad.
Nathan, in the first race you had the more powerful truck, and Andre in the second race you had the more powerful truck. So Andre, heads or tails?
Tails.
That would be heads. So Nathan, you pick your truck.
The Nissan.
Okay, Andre, you're in the GMC. Let's do it, boys! Why'd you pick the Nissan?
It's faster than you guys think. And it has constantly proven itself to be quicker than a lot of the trucks we have.
All right, 5.6 versus 6.2.
Let's get it on, Suka.
293, 342 axle ratio. That one is set up for towing. Now that we're here at the third bracket, let's see which of these two gets the bye.
.390 horsepower, 394 pound-feet of torque. And that's going through a 7-speed automatic transmission. 5.6 liter endurance V8.
So the GMC Sierra is a little tricky to launch, but I have the most horsepower here out of all these 6 trucks, 420 horsepower. And almost the most torque, 460. It's a 10-speed automatic, 342 rear end, and it's a full-on race. Oh, good launch! I wasn't brake torquing it.
he's just pulling ahead. That was probably the closest race so far.
It was, and it was really good.
Yeah, you just started pulling ahead of me. The thing is that, and the reason I chose this is because it lets you rev like crazy. So it was going way up, really close to red line.
And this is, you have to finesse this truck a little bit more.
Yeah,
so,
I noticed.
I was able to get a good one.
We're getting close to figuring out what is the fastest truck in the land. So we've got HEMI V8 versus twin turbo Ford EcoBoost. So it's 3.5 liters versus good old American 5.7 liter e-torque turbos at a mile above sea level. My money would be on this truck, but it really depends on the driver because that truck likes to spin its wheels. All right, boys. So the winner of these two takes on the GMC for all the marbles. So let's do this race.
Yeah, he's got a Hemi, but I've got aluminum, a twin turbocharged V6, and the right attitude.
I have an advantage on the rear axle. I have a 392 in this truck. He's got a 331, a measly rear end. Good start. Oh no.
Bye bye.
That was a really good start.
Oh yeah. How was the traction control that time?
It was a great start for me.
That was your best start.
Yes.
And I still kicked your butt.
This is for all the marbles. It's GMC or GM versus Ford. Now, of course, the GMC is representing GM at this race. The Silverado and the Sierra are cousins, hopefully not kissing, but they're very similar. They both have the same engine under the hood. So here we go for all the marbles. V8 versus 3.5 liter twin turbo. And we shall see.
This will be a more challenging race.
I feel pretty good. I know he's got twin turbos. I know this is a mile above sea level and we have 17% less air density. I know all those things. But I have faith in this truck. And it's got a 342 rear end. He's got a 331, so this is a max towing package truck. Should be good for acceleration. Oh, he spun his tires! Come on! Come on, V8!
Yes, off the line, that's all I needed.
No! What?
Don't give me any BS about traction control.
Wait, you folded your mirrors!
They folded in by themselves.
No,
It was going so fast.
no,
the mirrors folded in as I was driving.
That
It's just it just happened. I can't help it that Ford has a malfunction. It's just a malfunction. Woo! That felt good.
He spun his tires on the takeoff, which didn't help him. I had a fairly good start, and the twin turbos kicked in at the mile above sea level for him. What can I say?
Well, there you have it, boys. The world's toughest truck drag race produced the world's toughest truck drag race winner. And it's the Ford F-150 with 3.5 liter EcoBoost. But that's not all, is it, Nathan?
No, not. Here's the thing. You can actually go behind the scenes and watch the Hemi versus the Coyote. go to TFL now, subscribe, and it's coming real soon.
Yeah, I'll be posting that video next week. And Andre, what else are we doing over here on TFL Truck with these trucks?
Well, this is not just about drag racing, right? Because we're doing the iGauntlet World's Toughest Towing Test, where we see how they tow up the mountain and down the mountain. That's coming up to TFL Truck very soon.
Well, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, check out TFLtruck.com for more news, views, and of course, world's toughest truck drag race reviews, right?
Right.
Right. No. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get to your towing soon. We'll be there soon.